we want to know a lot more about things that you would do differently / knowing what you know now. What tips and a guidance would you give those pre-dental students that are watching and listening right now? Knowing what you know now, what would you do different? And 3 or 4 pieces of advice and of tips for pre-dental students.
So I would say, honestly, branch out. This is one thing I didn't do and I wish I had done in terms of shadowing. When I first started shadowing, I only stuck to general. In my heart, I still want to do general. However, it's just the aspect that you can always learn from other people. Don't just get stuck in a bubble. Once I went home for this past Christmas break, I decided to go and shadow an oral surgeon. And I learned so much just being there. Did it defer me from wanting to do general? No, but I still learned so much. And so my main thing is whenever I have time, I still want to go and be able to shadow different specialties, because regardless, it's still things as a general dentist I'm going to be able to do in some way or aspect. Obviously, with that being their niche, I'm not going to be doing everything that they're capable of doing, but you can always learn from somebody. So don't limit yourself on knowledge. That's a big thing that I would say. Another thing that I have been saying repeatedly is be confident in yourself. I cannot express how important this is. Most of the obstacles I feel like that got put in my way was because of my own lack of confidence within myself. So be confident in yourself, stay true to yourself. Know that if you get an interview, again, they already like you. They just want to make sure that you match what you put on paper, and know that you are more than your grades. Please, please, please do not feel any type of way about yourself. I applied with a 3.3 GPA, and I was told that I needed to do a master's program and get a 24 on the DAT to get into dental school. That is not always the case. They look at you as a whole. At a 3.3 GPA, I had a 18 academic average on the DAT. PAT section, I got a 24. But again, I played volleyball for the first 2 years, and I quit so I could start working during school, study abroad, do volunteer work, do community service, and be able to shadow in that free time. So it's really important. Also, for the dental schools that you want to go to, sign up for the Impressions Day, be able to apply for summer enrichment programs that they might have. Again, just so that you can get a feel for the campus. During those summer enrichment programs, you might not get quite a feel of the environment because students won't be there. So that's why Impressions Days are important. Find a good mentor, someone who matches your mission and your vision, someone that you can see yourself as in the future. And another thing is with applications, be organized. This won't only help you with your dental application, but it's going to help you when you get into dental school, because there's so much being thrown at you at once. And an analogy that they use is it's a fire hydrant that is always on coming at you, and you're just taking in all this information. But the important thing to not drown is to stay organized. So as I would say is, when it comes to applying, look at all the schools that you want to attend and see what all they require, because they all have very much overlapping similarities, but some of them can be different, especially with the recommendation letters. Some schools may want you to have I believe it's called the health committee letter, and my school didn't have that. So I needed to have my health advisor write one, and then one of my professors write one. And then you were able to have, I believe, one or two dentists also write a recommendation letter. But with saying that, get ahead of asking people for recommendation letters, please do not wait till the last minute, because the people that you're asking for recommendation letters, they will, one, appreciate the promptness and you giving them time to write that recommendation letter for you. You don't want it to be rushed anyways. You want them to put all the good stuff in and have it be thoughtful. And at that token, I waited till May to ask one of my professors for a recommendation letter, and it hit September. I had all my stuff in for my application. Tufts said, "Hey, we got your all your stuff in. However, you're missing a recommendation letter, so we're pushing you back into the shuffle." And I felt so horrible, but I could only blame myself for that, because I feel like I didn't give my professor enough time to actually write that recommendation letter for me. And I ended up not getting an interview until January, and that is considered a late interview. And I ended up getting waitlisted. So that was a hard lesson for me to have to learn, but just remember to be prompt with everything.
Very, very good points. Be confident. Know that you are not your grades. Visit and sign up for those impressions days or those summer enrichment programs at the schools that are on your list. Have a good mentor for your applications. Make sure you are organized. There's different ways to be organized. Guys, check down in the description, and we'll also put a link of one application organization platform that may be helpful for you, and also confirming what are your letter of recommendation requirements. Is it individuals, groups of individuals, or is it a health committee, etc.? All great points, great tips and strategies. 7 of them, actually. 7 strategies and tips to be ready for dental school so that you can call yourself a D1, a D2, a D3, D4, and now a dentist, DDS, DMD. Hey, this is Dr. Darwin. Are you looking for some mentorship, some accountability, some help with getting all of this application and getting into dental school and getting into residency and then just your life as a new dentist? Look, I'm having monthly, twice a month, live coaching sessions and office hours so we can talk about all of that. I don't want you to struggle with the application process. I don't want you to struggle with getting ready for interviews. I don't want you to struggle about what list of schools and programs to apply to. We talk about all of that in our group, our monthly group called Dr. Darwin On Demand. Dr. Darwin On Demand. Check it out down below here. And then also, if you're interested and you want to get that help so you don't have to struggle anymore, so that you can get some mentorship, some accountability, and some help, hit this link right here. Hit that link right there so we can get you signed up and enrolled today. Today. Your future starts today. And I'm here to help you. This is Dr. Darwin. And join my members-only community called Dr. Darwin On Demand. Look forward to seeing you soon, okay? Now back to this episode. Enjoy.